1964 and 70, he traveled extensively in India, conducting meditation camp everywhere. Anybody who invited, any place, he was ready to go. So when he was extensively traveling from Jabalpur, he has to always change train at Allahabad, at the Indian station, because the main line starts from Allahabad. So he has to wait at waiting room for the next train to come to change his train. Allahabad is a holy place, and there are a lot of Indian sadhu live there, Indian monks, and they live on begging. But some of them are also in previous life have done much meditation and are consciously very advanced. Only few of them. So it happened accidentally when Osho was at railway station waiting for another train. One of Osho's disciple, Ma Anand Madhu, who was accompanying Osho, she was with him. And a beggar came, and he was a monk, and asked it. Osho was talking to Madhu, giving some instruction, and the beggar came and he asked for a rupee. He said, "Baba, ek rupiya de do. Oh, give me 1 rupee." It was Osho's habit that he was always total in his act. When he was talking to Madhu, he was totally talking to Madhu. He didn't listen to anything. That was his style. He was always total in his act. So he didn't care, and what he was doing, he was talking to Madhu, he was totally involved with that. That is his style. Then the monk started in a loud sound, "Baba, sunte nahi ho, 1 rupiya de do. Don't you listen, give me 1 rupee. And 3-4 times. And then he changed the position, he came very close to Osho and in between Madhu and Osho, because beggars also know how to draw attention. So wanted to draw his attention. So he created really. Then all of a sudden, when Osho was disturbed, Osho was talking to something, and the beggar came in between and insisted, "Give me 1 rupee." Then Osho's attention was diverted, and he looked into that sadhu, monk. He has some fortune, he has some heritage of past life. He was a good meditator in past life. So Osho was impressed. He was a potential soul. Osho could see past life just in a glimpse. So Osho looked into his eyes and fixed his eyes on him. So the beggar, the monk became dignity scared. Then Osho said, "What do you want? Come close to me, I will give you whatever you want." Osho meant something else. And he looked into the eyes of the beggar and he said, "Come close," because the beggar was a monk, a really fortunate monk who has been some master in past life and who has achieved some spiritual height. So Osho was impressed and also wanted to help him. So Osho said, "Come closer and I will give you whatever you want." And look into the eyes. The beggar became very scared, because it was Osho's style. When he looked into anybody, he used to fix his eyes on his eyes. So people used to become scared. And then he started receding. Instead of coming forward, the beggar started receding. And Bhagavan again said, "Come closer. What you want? I will give you everything. Come. Whatever you want, I can give. Come, come." Then he became more scared and we are receding, and he said, "नहीं, मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए," and he ran away. "I don't want anything from you," and he ran away. He became scared. Also became very serious, silent. When train came, Madhu fixed up his luggage there in train, and then after 15 minutes, Osho became normal. And then the Madhu asked that what happened? Why that monk became scared and what you wanted to give? Then Bhagavan said that he was very lucky or fortunate. Existence has brought him near me, and he has some good past of meditation. So I was impressed, and I wanted to really give him. That time existence was open through me. If I could have touched him, maybe he would have experienced some transcendental experience immediately. Maybe he would have transformed totally. So I wanted to touch him, I wanted to give him. I also was interested to give him money also because I was impressed. But he became so scared, he ran away. He said, "Mujhe kuch nahi chahiye, I don't want anything." So Osho said, this is not first time. It has happened many times. I travel around the world, look into the eyes. There are few people, they have done some good work in their past life, their potential. I look into their eyes. I want to give them transformation. But everybody becomes scared. Nobody wants to change. You are not miser only in giving, you are more miser in receiving. It's happened with me every day. Also said that each time I go, I have this incident that I want to give. I have not come to ask anything. I'm traveling just to share my experience, share my wisdom. But nobody is ready to receive it. Everybody becomes scared and run away. He said, "Nahi, mujhe kuch nahi chahiye." So this is my whole life experience. It happens to me every day. People are so scared. We are all afraid. We don't want to change. That's why it takes so much time. Otherwise, transformation does not take time. We meditate, we take sannyas, but at the same time we hold with our past. We don't want to. You understand me? We don't want to change. That's why it takes time. Otherwise, transformation does not take time. If you are ready to change, it can happen immediately. But nobody wants to change. We want to cling to our past, our conditioning, our mind. So that is the dilemma, that we take sannyas to change, but at the same time we don't want to change. We come near the Guru for transformation, and we are also scared of the Guru. We don't go very close to the Guru. We keep a safe distance, so that we actually does not change. We want to change, but we don't actually want to change. So we always keep a safe distance. Coming closer than that is dangerous, we know. We know the point. I think you understand what I'm talking. So friends, that's the problem with Master. And we have to break that safe distance. We have to come closer. We will have to become a daredevil. Then only you can be transformed, you can change. It takes time, I can understand. But his lecture, his books, his meditation will give you the courage. And you will be able to transform yourself. The sannyas is just a beginning of transformation. We have to change every day. We have to transmute every day. Every day meditation, reading. I request every sannyasi to do two things at least. One thing is meditate, find out some time in your lifestyle, change your lifestyle, make some time for meditation every day, and listen to him every day, at least half an hour, or read him. So every day he could inspire you, give you courage. So reading him every day and meditating every day, one day you will be able to transform yourself, transmute yourself. And that day will be a day of your enlightenment. That day will be a day of the greatest benediction and celebration.